guys, Danzy Mason here. Rex and I are sitting out in the truck chewing on an apple, just getting ready for today's hunt. We are going to go blast some squirrels. Roman and I brought our rifles, but we're also bringing our bows, so we're going to do a little bit of stalking as well to see if we can't catch ourselves a deer. If not, we're just going to throw a couple field points on and whale some squirrels with our bows. Make it a little interesting, maybe have a little competition. What do you have to say, Rex? Gonna be a good day? Okay, see you later. And then go. Nice. So I got a little Ivan Smuts on this camera. But yeah, because it's like, it doesn't look like a video through the screen. So we're walking in, and the spot where I would normally put in, there was someone sitting there. And it's a perfect morning for a bow hunt. So I figured that's probably what that guy's doing. But also, there's a stand in what I call the honey hole that is not tagged, no name on it, no nothing. So we had to put it in a different spot. Well, it's pretty thick, somewhat open, but we're just trying to find the best way to get to the trail, because there's an opening that way, there's another opening that way, but we have to get to the trail to get to the next opening. So we're obviously not wanting to spoil that guy's hunt, but also trying to get in a hunt ourselves. Hopefully we see something. Okay. You gonna sling one?
Do what you want.
This is the only thing I'm unsure of, is am I gonna slap my phone off here?
You record?
I don't care.
Oh, it is. Alright. First one to break the other guy's knock wins.
Where's your arrow?
You don't see it? Right above that stump.
Above it? Or to the right?
Slightly to the right.
Well, I'm on. So my second shot, we were testing our aim here on this here stump. And my second shot sounded pretty solid when it hit. They're really nice for shooting targets. Nice. It's pretty dang close.
High and left.
Yeah. Okay, so we both just took a couple shots to make sure that our aim is on. And obviously we're shooting at squirrels. Roman's got bunny busters, so he could probably shoot up into a tree if he wanted to. But the problem is, since I don't have a whisker biscuit, I can't draw vertical. And also, we don't want to run the risk of shooting at him horizontally into the tree and sticking an arrow. Roman's bunny busters probably wouldn't do that, but my field tips would most indefinitely pin the squirrel right to the tree. And obviously I've lost an arrow and killed something for no reason. So we're really reduced to creeping up to whatever we can get a shot on the ground. Is about dang near our only option. So just have to take our time, move slow. If we bump something, we bump something. If we can get it to stop, we get it to stop. So, we just had our first encounter, and I shot first and hit a branch, and then Roman walked up on them, and both of them scurried off, the little buggers. So, hopefully, we can get some good crystal clear shots, because this would be exciting. I haven't shot squirrels with a bow in probably 10 years, but we finally got to the trail, got to the opening, and now we're just looking for some good green pastures to shoot into. The problem is when obviously any archer knows when you're shooting into, sheesh, Nazis, when you're shooting into thick stuff, you always, the same as with a bullet, you always run the risk of skipping off of something. As in, you know, I was so focused on tagging that squirrel that I completely was not looking at what was in front of the squirrel, and I hit probably a 2-inch thick pine bough, and it just took a chunk out of it. Didn't break my arrow, luckily, but that's just the name of the game when not so traditional and traditional join the party. So I'll get back to you as soon as we...
Watch, that's who's in the truck the whole time.
I'd be pissed. We walked a little bit farther than we thought we did, because we're, as you can see, at the lake, the lago. Where do we go from here? I mean, we could take back the way we came, or want to shoot straight down that trail.
Sure.
Man, that's pretty. I think that, yeah, that's the actual island. So we're at the end of the state park. What I should have done is, I think you can set O and X to where it will mark the path you walk. What I should have done is mark this trail the whole way back. So that way we could have followed it exactly. Because it only shows that trail, it doesn't show this trail. Which I'm guessing that's probably maintained by the...
It's pretty well maintained.
Right, but obviously how many trees were down across it. I mean, not saying that, you know, it's not, but usually you see sawn. Well, I guess that's sawn, but also, did someone do this, or did Michigan Recreation do it? Weird looking tree. Why is it all black? Some kind of disease. Huh. And the top snapped off.
The other side.
And that,
saw the red truck.
Yeah.
So we can't come down the road a little ways.
yeah,
Well, there was nobody here when I got here, so I made a big loop. I don't know where that guy parked.
sure.
Okay.
He might have walked in the back, you know, that trail. Go around that mountain, go
Yeah.
to that dirt area.
Sure.
He might have come in from over there. You know what a little green cherry is?
Yeah,
So
just a ways past
50
that.
yards around
Okay,
the
yeah.
stand, but
Which
over
is,
the ridge is where this guy's at. He's
Right along this trail.
no, he's on the trail. He's off the trail. So like if you hit the green chair. Went about 50 yards of the sand.
Yep.
Go over the ridge. He's sitting on that.
Through that draw?
Yeah.
Oh, towards the creek?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, he's on the creek side.
So that guy that's in the stand that we thought is not in there. There's no one in that first tree stand. Okay.
No, there wasn't one. I can
So
see
we'll,
the seat,
yeah, we'll push back through that way.
That's where we wanted to start.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Like you look
Yeah.
through there. I mean, it is what it is.
Sure.
You know, I mean, we don't want to mess with nobody.
Right. That's why we cut in the way we cut in.
That's what I try to do. I saw his tree stand.
Sure.
Ladder. I'm like, dang it.
Sure.
And I'm already
Right.
in there. So
Exactly.
Kind of veered off from me.
Sure.
Got over the ridge.
Sure.
And when we came in, it was really, really thick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I had two people walk up on me coming in over on the other side.
Okay.
Up the trail, you know,
Sure.
for a little ways. And they just went to the road. and
Sure.
back. I'm like, did y'all find the road? And they're like,
Right. Gotcha.
And I pissed off. And
Sure.
got in the bushes.
Yeah. All right. Well,
Yeah.
good luck to you.
Yeah. And you guys.
Okay. So we think, by the way, I just shot at that squirrel. Unfortunately, I didn't have to worry about pinging my arrow to the tree. Yeah, it's right at the base of the tree. No way. I might have just warped a squirrel. My glow knock's busted. But there's also hair so we'll see if we can't run this guy down.
I don't see any blood.
Neither do I, but there's also nothing on my arrow. But I mean, if I hit him, I would have, because there's the end of my arrow is wet and there's hair on it, so I know I hit him. And obviously, with the way he was running off, I'm trying to get my bow slacked up here. Yeah, because the way he was hopping, he looked like he was hit. So, if there's any luck to this, we'll find him. Unfortunately, we're going to be looking in piles of leaves. I busted my glow knock, but yeah, if you look at the end of my arrow, it's wet and there's hair on it.
You hit him. I know you hit him.
Sucks I lost the glow knock, but I got two more.
And then he ran right up here and like this way.
Sniff him out, Rex. But what I'm thinking, possibly, what did I hit first? Because obviously to break my glow knock, I had to hit something hard.
I am quite certain you hit that squirrel. Whether you hit him enough to kill him or knock him out of the tree. Hard to tell.
Okay guys, so as of now, the hunt is kind of over. Thought I hit one. Not completely sure exactly where I hit it. So now Roman and I are just kind of walking around and doing a little bit of roving. So Thanks for watching. Hope you liked the video.
Nailed it. Oh, there you go.
I don't know how this is. Feels really heavy and hard to hold level.